Day 6 of Detroit Lions training camp did not disappoint. It was the first day that fans could be in attendance. If you were a loyal season ticket holder, you got to see today. It opens up to the regular fans tomorrow. And the Detroit Lions did not disappoint. They put on a show today. And we have a guy that he keeps coming up when we talk about him because he is something that the Detroit Lions, in my opinion, desperately need. We need an injection of attitude in our team, but not too much now, not too much attitude, not arrogant, not cocky. Because when, like I said before in one of my other videos, the higher you get, the harder it is to breathe. The air gets thinner, right? If you go up on a ladder, the higher you go, get a little shaky, right? So you got to be careful. So you got to kind of toe the line between confidence and cockiness. But CJ Gardner-Johnson is a breed that we are not quite used to as Detroit Lions fans. He was interviewed today. Now, we know he got hurt earlier in the week, and it was coming out that he was even crying because he was injured. And I cannot verify those reports, but we know that he let out an audible sound, probably because he takes the game so serious and he wants to be there for his teammates. Well, Tim Twentyman made the mistake of, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm just going to let y'all see. This is CJ Gardner-Johnson. Shout out to Corey Woods coming from his YouTube channel.
Just how scary it was last week when it first happened, and then your reaction when you knew it wasn't as serious. Just talk about being back at practice and how fun that was today.
I never missed practice. I was out there every day.
But taking part in walkthroughs and drills.
I'm part of practice every day.
Sure.
I'm mentally in practice. I don't think you understand the type of guy you got here. I ain't missed nothing. I ain't missed a practice. I ain't missed a rep. I'm still out there. My teammates still see me. One thing you got to understand, this game of football, sometimes it ain't about being the best physically. You got to be the best mentally. So as long as my teammates know I'm there out there helping them, coaching them, I don't really care about what you say about be back at. I always got.
Is there a difference between physical reps and mental reps?
Yes, it is.
I mean, getting those physical reps then,
well,
that's got to be great.
Physical reps, you've seen it. I don't have to keep talking about how physical, talented I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to lead, so you keep saying I'm missing practice, I ain't missing another beat. Next question.
Young guys, these guys that got stepped in, Brian, Curb. What have you
CJ Gardner-Johnson said, next question. I mean, this dude here is, he's something else. That's for sure. And I think he is that injection, man, of attitude that we need. A little swag, a lot of confidence. But we got to break this down, man. We got to break this down. Okay. Now I want y'all to see. Now this was recorded. Okay. By, I'm assuming Corey Woods here. Okay. Now, I'm not going to, well, we can still play the sound here. But I want you to see, as this question is asked, I want you to see what happens here.
Just how scary it was last week when it first happened, and then your reaction when you knew it wasn't as serious.
Look at the look that CJ Gardner-Johnson is giving Tim Twentyman. Now, I'm not saying they got beef or anything like that. Tim Twentyman interviewed CJ Gardner-Johnson, but this guy is in his element. And you're asking him, how did it feel to be back? And he gives him, like, yo, mama used to give you that look. You know what I'm saying? All my people out there, they understand this look. This look right here is what you say to me. That's what this look is right here. Now, I want you to know, okay, I think this is this Brad? This is Brad from Channel 4 or Channel 7, I believe. So he knows something about to go down. But I want you to notice what happens here. Watch what happens here.
Just talk about being back at practice.
Corey Woods, if this is him taking that photo, he zooms in because it's about to go down. When I saw this, I was like, oh boy. He knew, he could see from that initial look that CJ Gardner-Johnson gave Tim Twentyman that it's about to go down. So let me use the zoom feature on my phone and zoom in to this right here. because it's about to go down. But look at this look. Look at the intensity on CJ Gardner-Johnson's, the jawbones. That's that look. That's that attitude look right there. I'm telling you, this dude. And I don't think it's just going to be something that is all talk. I think that CJ Gardner-Johnson is going to back up his talk. And that's why we were having a fit when we thought he was done for the season. Because he is going to change the whole. If you listen to the clip, and you can find the full clip, the full interview, it's about a 6-minute segment on the Detroit Lions YouTube channel where he goes into depth and he talks about being there for his teammates. He goes on to talk about Jameson Williams, how he's one of the best players in the NFL, but best receivers. Like, the dude is all about the team. He's all about the team. And this guy here is something I think we haven't seen this type of spunk, this type of attitude where there is definitely a fine line. And CJ Gardner-Johnson is that player where he toes the line between cocky and confident, right? And I don't think he's going to go too far. I don't think this is going too far. This dude is Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes said they wanted football players, and they got one here. One thing I know, man, is like if you say the wrong thing to the wrong guy, like, you're talking about something he loves, something he enjoys doing, and something he takes extremely serious. So he took a little bit of offense to being back at practice because he's been there every day. He's been on the sideline. He's been going through plays. Although he couldn't do it physically, he was there. And I'm like, that's a dude who takes his job serious. And I think that that's going to translate on the field, and that the Detroit Lions have a dog in CJ Gardner-Johnson, which is why the internet exploded when we signed this guy. So hopefully he can get back on the field, gel with the rest of the newcomers and the rest of the old boys on the team, and be that vocal leader that we need in that secondary, because we're going to need it. And CJ Gardner-Johnson is that. But before we get out of here, I want you to one more look. I want you to see one more time CJ Gardner-Johnson. That's that face right there. That I'm about to. I'm just playing. But that's that look of what you said. What? Hey, excuse me. So Tim Twentyman, I'm sure they cool, and he probably chopped it up on the sideline, because if you watch the whole interview, Tim actually circles back. So Tim wasn't tripping or offended or anything like that. It's part of the job, and Tim Twentyman is pretty good at his job. But it was the wrong one today. CJ Gardner-Johnson was not trying to have it, and I love it. So let me know what you think in the comments below. This interview right here made my day, because this guy right here is not playing around. But you guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. It's going to be a very entertaining season.